Hi, it's me again with Corel Tips and Tricks Part 4. You can't please everybody all the time. I'm just kidding. Somebody wanted, they saw my video a couple hours ago on this is just, it's almost kind of getting ran out, but if you could use it for a square, no, you can't. Not with our artistic media tool. It's just not going to work. And I did the corners two different ways. I think I'm going to do them a different way this time. Maybe make it a little simpler. You know what? I'm going to turn this back to 90 degrees so I can work on it. Take a 2-point line. I'm going to do just like we did before. I don't want that end cap. I'm hoping this will work good, but I want the midpoint. So I want that. Now I'm going to get rid of my lines. And this should still be all one group. And I'm not going to use the artistic media tool because it's just not going to work. But what you can do is Control D and rotate this one 90 degrees. And then hit L on your keyboard and T on your keyboard, and it'll put it up in the top corner. Now, so that isn't going to work. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take this one and make it red just so we can kind of see what's. I was hoping. You know what? Maybe this will work. Take your virtual segment delete key and delete some lines, making this continuous. And I'm just going to say delete all this. So I'm going to hold down my Alt key so it just swipes through there. So that'll be a different look. There's some little bitty pieces on there which really doesn't matter. Now I want to see if I can't. I don't think this will fill in. Yeah, it does. And I'm going to fill it in. That looks really pretty good. So now let's do this. Let's take away that and take this item and weld it together. Control D, mirror it one way, mirror it the other way. Now you're going to still have to do the same thing that we did on the corners here. And I really think if you make one of them red, make it a little bit easier to see which one you're going to keep. Not really, but so this is going to work out better than I thought. It looks pretty cool. And I'm not going to have to worry about that little bitty piece, but I am. And then you're going to have to just do it up here to this corner. So it takes a little time, but I think it's going to be worth it. I mean, let me use the Alt key. You see, I can just swipe through here with the Alt key. And it does that, even though I'm going to get rid of all that. You know what? I got rid of too much. I want that line right there. I was using the Alt key and I was just carelessly deleting. Wow. That really looks pretty good. Wow. Take away that line. And you could vary that up. You could make it well, if these were at a different angle, I was going to, you know what? That didn't take too long. Let's make a duplicate of this and move it over. And then let's take this one just to give you an idea. And I'm probably only helping the person that asked me the question. I'm going to go from that node to that node and from that node to that node. You can see those two things are at an angle. So that's going to be a little bit wide. So let's take, you know, once you have a line drawn, you can always take your shape tool and change it up to there. Change it to there. That way it's the same thickness of line. And then just delete. Whoop. Okay. I deleted something that wouldn't delete because I wasn't on the node. So this will be a totally different look. And you could pick your preference, which one you like. That's what the corner would look like now. So that is pretty cool. And you could actually have a, let's see if there's a weld. No, that maybe I didn't grab that piece. You know, there's still something. There we go. Still got some little bitty nodes. Let me see if I can just grab it on now and weld it. Go up to object, break the curve apart, then weld it. Nope. Smart field is going to be the only way. And it would be a lot better to smart fill that in anyway. And then you could actually color the rest in blue. But I kind of like the first one. I kind of like the corner. It's personal preference. Uh, let's go back before I did anything. I think that's going to be the winner. Anyway, hope that helps somebody someday, and thank you for watching.